I'm late tonight. Right on time, okay?
I feel like
What
I
they
got
say is to be early is to be on time, and to be on time is late, and to be late is unacceptable. Something like that.
something like that.
But she ready. Be ye hello.
I only need to be on there for that one specific little part because the Nignogs are really arguing that that's not an experience that women have had. And I'm like, okay, it might not be your experience, but I don't know a woman that hasn't experienced something like that. Like
Facts.
seriously, and that perpetuates rape culture. Like
Mm, mm.
it's coercion. You're getting this girl
Girl, hold it,
drunk.
hold it, hold
I
it.
know, right? Hold it
Wait
together.
till we get to it, because
She ready.
you got to go in.
She is ready.
Let
For
me
She
take
is.
those
my little egg scarf off, honey.
for those who have joined, please say hello in the comments. Uh, as you can see, Mary was itching to get on and talk about one of these topics she done sent us.
Because I got to keep y'all abreast of things.
But thank you. Again, say hello. We are going to play the video, and while we play, please share. I can't.
Welcome
Bouncing
to
her shoulders.
Occasion. Don't be hating on the double D's.
This is a lie you've been telling for almost 20 years, and I want it to stop.
Right, please.
Let me get my intro out. Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Big Titty Chastity.
And I'm Sunshine. I gotta stop going second. She's not gonna keep doing this to me. I can't do it. We switch it up next week. I'm gonna let her run switch, and I'm gonna be ratchet like her. Not switch it. Ain't even switching. They ain't stream y'all. I can't even talk. Anyways, welcome. Lord Jesus, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please share this video. Also, say hello. Let us know that you're here. Comment along as we always go through these shenanigans. And the lady done been on here numerous of times, but before we get started, I'm gonna let her do a little intro. Go ahead, the lady.
I mean, I don't know if I want to tell a lie like Chastity did or if I just want to be who I am. So I'm Mary, the lady, the therapist. All those letters that you see right there, I don't even feel like going through all of that. I'm tired.
She said it's right there. It's right there.
It's
Okay.
all of that. That's me. All those letters.
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you for joining us and hopping on. We always love to have you on. And we always start with a foreplay. And let's see what ratchet this Chastity got today.
You serious, yo?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snort. Please explain to the people that's going to be listening to this tomorrow. What just happened?
So it was a fight in the bathroom. So apparently this was a parody off of something that really happened, but these men were reenacting it. I found that out after I went through the comments. But anyway, it's still funny. So 2 guys were fighting in the bathroom, and one guy was using the bathroom, and they went into the stall where he was at and was fighting, and he took his hand and put it on his ass and put it on their face. They ran out.
What would you do, Miss May, if that happened to you?
The fight that's going to ensue. We might have been fighting, but we got to jump him now. Now you got to get 4 hands because you just did a lot. What's going on?
I mean, in his defense, they didn't have to be in his stall. All them stalls in that bathroom, they ain't have to be in his. I'm just saying.
You know, some people do require a tremendous amount of privacy when they poop. So I get it.
Have toddlers. There's no such thing as privacy whenever you're pooping if you got kids.
My hat is crazy.
But it ain't even toddlers. It doesn't get better. You'll see.
She said grown people doing it. Yeah, I feel like this is another one of them instances where I feel like you shouldn't get in trouble for doing dumb stuff because they kind of asked for it. Now, would I have done that? No. But
I ain't making no promises.
I'm just saying. Really. I'm just saying. They shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
I'm in there trying to shit and you coming in here bothering me with y'all mess. Doggone it. Let me have my bowel movement in peace.
But I hope this is true. This is true. I wouldn't have been that comfortable in no public restroom though, me personally. If I got to go, it's got to be real bad, and I ain't gonna be in this. He was comfortable. He looked like his legs was rested.
Child, look. All he needed was a magazine.
That's exactly what I was about to say. He just needs a little literature, a little something.
Right, a little. He looked real comfortable in there.
No,
I'd heard all that scuffling. I'd have been up, wiped and everything, flushed and everything else. Anywho, all right, here go my foreplay. By the title, y'all know it's gonna be interesting.
This book to perform at a senior center. And let me tell you, they loved it.
I want Chanel 9 boots. Saw this nigga steady jocking cause they know I'm the truth. And I get it from my mammy bar main bust down. These hoes can't stand me.
You know it's been a successful night when you end up writing autographs.
I'm trying to live at that nursing home when I get old. It turned
me too.
I be so
me
tired
three.
Right, I'm so tired of people thinking old folk can't have a life. They can have a life.
And that girl, no, she was not signing autographs. She was giving that man her number. That's her sugar daddy. Stop that, come on, get that little.
She trying to get that Social Security check.
Yeah, go get that little check, sugar.
He gonna have on a life insurance policy after she get done with him. Okay,
listen, I ain't mad at it.
They trying to get that nursing home sued. I can see these children now. They can't see grandpa in 32 years. They gonna be there when he die though.
Oh yeah. And they be like, y'all brought that stripper in here. That's why he gave the money there.
You should have been coming to check on him.
Right.
You should have been coming.
Maybe he remembered your name on there. You'd have been
right.
I'm saying. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm sure ain't none of these North Carolina nursing homes gonna do that, but I don't see nothing wrong. They let them have.
Wait till I open mine.
When I open mine, it's gonna be just like that. One.
And whenever they sign in the papers, I'll be like, "Are you here? Are you with the shits? If not, you need to go down the street."
Fine print use about this long. Chastity's fine print gonna be 3 pages.
A disclaimer, NDA, everything. All of that.
All of that. She gonna be in that time. We gonna be popping bottles on Friday. Okay, we gonna have strippers on Saturday.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And then I'm gonna have the nurses in here on Sunday giving them little yellow bags and on so they can be.
Drake Miss Eartha May back up. She took too many shots over the weekend.
She took too many. Lord have mercy. Ain't nobody gonna take their pain pills, so they gonna be too far gone. Anywho, that was our foreplay. For folks who are listening later, my foreplay was a lady got hired to strip at a nursing home. And it looked pretty successful. She started off, and then the old folks got on the pole with her. They had a good old time. He said, "I can see." He said, "I can see both businesses getting busy, EMS and the funeral home." Bye.
I'm gonna tell all. I'm gonna have wheelchairs for all my people. Y'all sit down if you're gonna be taking shots. Sit down.
Oh, I can't. Somebody on a motorized scooter gonna be trying to hold the pole and roll around it at the same time. Next thing I know, they done flipped over.
It's the visual of that for me. It's the visual.
I remember we had a man at the assisted living. He was in a motorized scooter, and that thing was on full speed. I mean, that thing had to be going like 10, 15 miles per hour. It used to be coming down the hall, full speed, bumping over people.
I'm tickled that full speed is 10 to 15 miles per hour, which in hindsight, I guess is pretty fast in a motorized wheelchair.
I got in one of them things one day trying to be cute and toe the wall, slam up. And that thing's sensitive. Your eye finger coordination got to be on point, okay?
It does.
Sierra said, "I know the van had to take everyone to the bank to get some singles." Part. Honey, can I get some $1 bill? I need 101.
Let me get a band.
It's gonna be that one geezer. Give me some quarters. No, stop.
Here, put that dollar over there on her and tell her to give me 50 cents back.
Bring me back my change. Bring back my change. Need my change back.
Oh, so good. Okay, we moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So Miss Mary sent us a topic like maybe an hour before we got on it. We just had to discuss it. So I don't have it downloaded, so I'm gonna have to share screen, and I'm gonna play this video and get y'all thoughts on it. Once I get there. Here we go.
Once she gets there.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hey! Let's go. Silent club! Silent club! Never have I ever kissed a dude. Hey! Take a shot. Oh, she bullshit, bro. That baby ass shot. He ain't even going to a real shot. Keep going. That's a regular shot. I got the same amount of mine. I got the same amount. Nah, you got the whole shit. Y'all already got to catch up, cuz. Y'all already got to catch up. Finish the rest of that. Finish the rest of it. Crazy. Oh, that was some demon time, huh? Drive the boat. You gotta drive. Make sure they see it. Drive they see it. Hey.
All right, I think they get the point. But for folks who don't know who this person is and what's going on, Miss Mary, I'll let you start the conversation.
So I don't really know too much about the dude. I was just on. I've seen different little videos, that make the shade room and stuff like that he's posted, and he's an Instagram. I guess you would call him an Instagram personality. He goes by the name of Drewski. And he does, like I said, a lot of little skits. He does skits about people popping pills, about people selling weed outside the little corner stores and stuff like that. So a lot of little skits. So this is not, out of character for him at all to do a skit like this. But this particular skit has Twitter and Instagram in an uproar, because it's a divide going on. Like I said, I don't follow the young man, but I seen it on the shade room. So that's what made me go look for it. And it was just talking about how this is coercion. You know, a lot of people are saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe he done a skit like that." You know, the dudes are like, "Dude, don't nobody do that." You know, dudes don't act like that with girls, and da da da. And the girls are like, "Yes,
Yes,
they
y'all
do."
do.
Like, this is an experience that a lot of women have had, and so it was just so interesting to me to, you know, like these type of comments where, you know, like I said, the room is divided because men are swearing that dudes don't act like this, and the girls are like, y'all tripping, this happens literally all the time at
All the
parties,
time.
at the kickbacks, at, you know, the little hangouts where it's always, you know, let's get her drunk for whatever reason. You're trying to get her drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just real interesting to me to see the divide and to see how people, you know, the men and women are going back and forth about whether or not this is somebody's lived experience.
Mm.
And my thing with it is the dudes that are saying that this doesn't happen or it's never happened,
Are probably the
you
ones that
might
do it.
be you might be the problem. It might be you and your homeboys. That might be why y'all have such a problem with it. That
Mm-hmm.
might be what's
Right.
going on. And for the
Right.
women,
Right.
I've not seen not one woman that's saying it's never happened. Like, I know it's happened to me. And I
It's happening to me.
guarantee you, if I'd done a poll, you know, just thinking about high school, or and don't nobody start that about, oh, you were drinking in high. We was all drinking in high school.
I was drinking in middle school, child.
Hello, somebody.
Hey, that
High
Smirnoff Ice
school,
used to pop in middle school. Okay.
Boone's Farm.
Do y'all remember whenever Sky was in the convenience store, Sky Vodka? It was like it was kind of like Smirnoff, but it used to be in the store before it was a
I
liquor,
do think I remember that. I
and we
do
used
think
to tear
it was
them
a
things
malt
up.
liquor and it
Uh
was just
huh.
cloudy. Yeah. So it was just interesting to me, like I said, to see the divide on how people are saying that this isn't something that happens at parties when I know for a fact that it does. And
Facts.
for people to, I'm not going to say people, for men to negate, you know, the experience because it's not something either A, that they've experienced, or B, that they want to be held accountable for.
Or
That's
see
it.
that they ain't
It's the
seen their
latter.
homeboys do it. They may not agree with it, but they let old boy do it anyway
Right, and
and
sat
didn't say
back and just
nothing.
let it be what it was.
Right.
I want people to stop acting like that that's not something that happens. That's number one. Number two, I want people to stop acting like that this does not perpetuate rape culture, that this is not you coercing somebody into doing something, because we all know, you know, the alcohol is going to affect you in some way, shape, form, or
Mhm.
fashion. And if your sole intent is to get a girl drunk like that with the intent on having sex with her, that is very much rape culture, because
Right.
that is something that she would not do had she not been drinking. Now, before all the bemoans about, oh, well, she should know her limit and she shouldn't get that drunk, I don't want to hear none of that.
Right.
None of that. None. I don't give about none of that. I don't care about none of that, because I don't care how drunk I am. I don't care if I'm butt booty naked. I don't care about none of that. If I cannot, in my right mind, consent to sex, it's rape. Ain't no way
Exactly.
around it.
Point blank. Point
And I
blank.
want people to stop acting like, you know, when stuff like this happens, that it's a okay thing. It's not okay for you to get somebody, you know, bring somebody to the kickback or what have you with the intent on getting them that drunk so that you can try to coerce them into having sex with them. If you can't have sex with somebody that's in their right mind, then you probably don't need to be having sex. And that's just
Right.
it.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
it.
Right. Right.
Point blank. Period. Pooh.
Go ahead, Chassis B. What's your view on
I mean, she pretty much said everything.
it?
I do remember an instance when I was talking to this guy. It was a long time ago. I was in my 20s. And we had met up, and he had brought me a bottle or whatever. And I know that his intentions was to get me drunk so that I would have sex with him. But I was like, baby, I'm a pro at this. I can drink this whole bottle and still be okay. And I drank the whole bottle, and he still didn't get none. And he was
Mhm.
mad. He was mad,
Right.
but I was like, your intentions. Because before we met up, I told him I'm not having sex with you, and he was like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. But then you gonna go get the whole bottle, trying to get me
Mhm.
drunk, and I was like, you tried it, but I'm ready to show you
Mm-hmm.
that I can handle
Right.
my alcohol, baby.
Right.
I ain't
Right.
talked to him
Right.
since.
Yeah, it definitely does happen. And I agree with Mary. I feel like anybody who's been like out and about and partied and been around, opposite sex, it has happened. Like I think it has happened all over. Now I think there's one extreme to another. I think some people can push alcohol on you and with the hopes of that and it be what it be and it may or may not happen. Is it the same thing? Yes. But then there's people like he was showing in that video who was literally trying to get her sloppy, sloppy, sloppy drunk.
Right.
And he was drinking, like we all know that it's a skit, but
Right.
he pouring her these big shots.
Right.
You know what
It's
I'm
the same
saying?
size.
Waterfall, and you got to drive the boat. He's drinking just a little bit, if not even really drinking at all, with the intent on trying to coerce her into doing something. And I think that it's just so crazy that people like this doesn't happen. Oh no, ain't no dudes ain't getting down like that. Yes, they do, and y'all are
Yes, they
not
are.
gonna continue. I'm not having it. We are gonna stop telling these lies about what Duke and y'all are not on my watch. We are gonna
Right.
stop acting like these things don't happen, and we're also gonna stop acting like these things are okay. And
Right.
that's the black ass bottom line. That is literally all I wanted to come on and say. Y'all see, I'm sitting here in my pajamas, got on the good fancy pajamas, but
Mhm.
that's just something that has always been so heavy on my heart. And I'm raising 3 boys, and I've always told my boys, if she doesn't explicitly say yes, then it's a no. Period,
Right.
point blank. I don't ever want it to be, a situation where there is room for error. If a young
Mhm.
woman is not telling you yes, she wants to engage in intercourse with you, then you don't do it. Period.
Right.
Because there's too much gray area. But that
Right.
type of stuff where that is the sole intent is to get these girls that drunk. And you see it all the time. You hear about it all the time. All of these rapes that happen at the house parties and the frat parties and the college campuses is usually some kind of liquor involved. And
Right.
these girls are drunk out of their minds. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They get a train ran on them. They end up sleeping with, whoever and don't remember it. Y'all watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Y'all know how it go.
Right.
And I want us to stop doing that. I want young men to really hold yourself and your friends accountable to where if that girl would not have sex with you after school
Sober.
on a random Tuesday at 5 o'clock with her mom and them at work, don't try to get her drunk Saturday night at the kickback and try to have sex with her. If
And
she
try to have.
can't say yes, it's a no, period.
Yeah, yeah. I hate to I hate to try to go the opposite side of it, but I always try to think of things from all viewpoints and stuff. I mean, we have to hold these men accountable as well. Like Chastity said, she seen what he was doing and she went ahead and let him know straight up, hey, it ain't happening. He was like, okay, and he still tried to do it, and that's what it was. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of times back in those college days, we was just naive. We was naive on purpose. Like we knew what was happening, but we was lying to ourselves in here, or just
Mhm.
ignoring it, or just saying, "Oh, it's just what men do. It's just what boys do." And I'm like, no, we need to start being like, "I see you," and no, it ain't happening.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like if more women did that, more young girls did that, then it wouldn't even be no room. I mean, some men still gonna be men, but it would be less room for these type of situations to happen. If we
And
just spoke out. I ain't saying that it ain't gonna happen where they're gonna try to trick us into
right.
drinking and we're gonna drink and all that. I'm just saying at least just let it be known
Right.
verbally.
I was listening to a podcast. I listened to Sisters Who Kill, and
I love
they
them.
I do too. So have you listened to the episode from Friday, the
No, I
past
haven't heard that
Friday?
one yet.
So they were talking about how this young girl, she was born in one area, her and her family moved to another area, and she ended up, hanging out with a bunch of people like she had never been exposed. She was what is the religion? The Jehovah's Witnesses. And so she had never been exposed to drinking or smoking or anything like that. And then she, is moved to another area, not familiar with any other people, starts hanging out with these people. And they like, oh, you drink and smoke? And she was like, I had never done any of that before, but I did it because I wanted to fit in. And I
Mhm.
think that is something that happens a lot too, is
A
like you
lot.
said, that women need to be vocal and call men out, but women are also to the point where in some situations they'll do anything to fit in, and men too, guys too. guys too, it'll be a situation where, you know, you might be hanging out with your homeboys and you don't drink or smoke, or, you know, you new to a school or whatever, and here you are drinking and smoking when that ain't even something that you really like to do, but you doing it because it's the cool thing to do. So
Right.
it's
Everybody
so
else
many
doing it.
nuances that go into stuff like that. But in evident where it's clear cut that this was the intent, stop this. Stop
Yeah.
this. Let's stop it.
Yeah, most definitely. Vern said I did it back in the day with great hopes. I think he talking about just like trying to give a woman a drink. Y'all did it. It's probably some men. It's probably some women out there trying to get a man drunk and take advantage too. I'm just saying it happens. Look, Chastity said. That was me. But like I said, I think there's a line. Like we still gonna be human and we still gonna make dumb decisions and do stuff. Like you trying to get somebody to drink, y'all having fun, hoo kiki, and we drinking. That's different than what he was doing.
Yeah, we
I would
drinking
never do
versus
that.
you're trying to get me drunk because you now me and Chastity go way back. Used to go shot for shot back in the day. You know, we're drinking, but it was never let me get Chastity drunk so that she can go outside and fall on her ass and, you know, I can record it for Kiki. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the difference is what is your intent? Are we drinking because we partying and we turning up? Or are we drinking or are you getting me to drink because you have intentions on doing something with me that I would never think about doing if I was sober and in my right mind?
Yeah. Facts. Tiara said, I was very naive when I went to college. I definitely learned a lot of lessons that I did not need to learn twice about men, consent, situational awareness, etc. I ain't gonna say I learned on the first or second time. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you like that. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all good people. I was naive for some years.
Last week. No.
No. But yeah, most definitely. That's the part that I'm saying, like about being accountable for our part in it. Even though you never hope that no man or opposite sex is trying to do that. But if it does happen to you, we do have to be accountable in the regards of what can I do different next time. And a lot of us don't do that. We just chalk it off to, he just wasn't no good, and then we just move on like it didn't happen.
And don't be falling into peer pressure, y'all. Don't be drinking. Don't be driving the boat. If you don't drive the boat on a regular basis, don't choose whenever you're around a man to drive the boat. Doggone it.
Yeah.
Take some sips. Put some water in there. Water it down.
Put some water in it, baby. Put some water in it.
He wasn't even giving her a chance. He was watching her every drop.
Right.
No. You got to drink some more. You got to. And women especially fall victim to that. And another little nuance, and then I'm going to get off of here, is that we fall victim to stuff like that. Sometimes it's a fear situation. And this is something that I've talked about with a lot of people. Is that we'll go along to get along. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's easier to just go along to get along. You know that the situation is not going to have a good outcome. You know that it's going to be some bullshit, but it's me, you, and 10 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, we've all heard the stories of, I'm not letting you go nowhere until you do X, Y, and Z. Or I'm not doing X and, I'm not taking you to the house. You don't want to drink, then you sit over. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting here, either I'm sitting in the corner stuck, knowing that it's going to be a bad outcome, or I'm going to go ahead and drink and still know that it's going to be a bad outcome.
Right.
And that sucks.
Either way. I say that's why I said we got to be more honest and transparent in all walks of life, especially when it comes to the opposite sex. No matter what, that's on both sides. Like I just fussing at Chastity the other day. No, just tell them what you want. Be done with it. Just tell them. What's the point of going? She was like, no. But I'm like, let's just be real. Let's lay the cards out on the table. What we doing? Where's this going? Where we at? Like, But then a man do you that you be on here. He could have just told me. Like,
don't be calling me out.
We have talked about this before. Don't be sitting around through here breaking your own heart, girl.
This time I ain't breaking my heart. His might get broken.
Right. She playing. Never mind. We're not gonna go into it. But my point is, we all just need. we We all just need to be a little bit more transparent about what we trying to accomplish in
To
every
be
walks
once,
of life.
shame on me.
You know
Fool.
what?
I mean, on you.
Yeah,
You
I
ain't
Girl,
wrote
you
gonna
can't
fool me
even
that
say
twice.
it right. You can't even say it
All
right.
I know, right?
Vern said, "Don't leave, Mary J." He said, "Stick around, stick around."
Unfortunately, I have work to do. Being an independent contractor has been kicking my entire ass. I would love to come on and we do a topic about how everybody always, and I made this post the other day, everybody preaches the gospel about being an entrepreneur and starting your own business and this, that, and the third, and nobody tells you about how houses don't, like, no bank wants to give you a loan unless you can prove 2 years of being an independent contractor. It doesn't matter that I make more money as an independent contractor than I did as a W-2. Nobody talks about, how just loans and my malpractice insurance. I have a $3 million policy that I'm required to have, right? The premium on that went up because I'm an independent contractor now. I've always had to have a $3 million policy just as a therapist. This malpractice insurance, just like for a doctor. But as an independent contractor, my shit went up some more yesterday. And so I'm like...
Yeah, we would definitely have you on to discuss that, because I feel like a lot of people, they lie and they try to push
entrepreneurship, LLCs,
because they could have worked the name. Yeah,
especially when them PPP or PPO or PPI, whatever them loans was, everybody was getting.
And I'm just
on the business.
I'm gonna say it right now. I am sick and tired of y'all putting LLC at the end of y'all business name. Stop with the shit. You ain't got to put it there. Doggone it. We got to know that it's an LLC. Just put the name of your business.
They make them feel fancy. It make them
feel good because they feel like that one sheet of paper ain't made a dime. They feel good about it. They ain't even made the money back for filing the thing, but they feel good about that LLC. Okay?
That
LLC. Yeah, so.
Oh man, well, thanks for coming on, Mary J. We'll let you get
lovely as always. I'm gonna sit here and type notes and be sad that I have to be an adult and do work because I don't want that one work no more. But here we are. So lovely as always. If I find any more topics, I'll try to get them to y'all ahead of time, more than an hour before. But that was just something that I was like, now wait a minute, it's occasionally posh night, so let me shoot this something to the ladies.
Hey, we love it. Spend it anytime.
Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for having me on. Accountability, people. That is the word of the day. Let's hold everybody accountable, and y'all have a good night.
You too, hun. You too.
Yes.
All right. Well, if y'all want to see some of those, I was going to show the comments, but since she gone, I ain't going to do it. But if you go onto the Shade Room on Instagram, they showing some of these ignorant tail comments that these people made. It is a couple of people that's being like, y'all just mad because they telling the truth, blase. But it's some people that's saying it's just not, it's not what it was. And it absolutely is. It absolutely is. So. And then some people are just saying it wasn't funny. I don't know why he did it. It wasn't meant to be funny. I mean, it probably was to an extent because that's what he do, but it was the truth.
He opened the door for conversation.
Right. He
that
really
did.
He really did. All right, we're gonna go over this this post that Chad sent about step parent, about somebody not wanting to be a step parent, but they engaged to somebody with a child. So the post says, should I break off my engagement? My fiance has a adult son who I really could care less about. Excuse me. I've expressed this to him when we first met and he didn't care. I just don't think this is for me. I don't like the thought of him having a kid, even if he is 20 years old. I don't want to be nobody's step mammy. I don't even want to be a mom. So what should I do? It's like 3 sentences in here that's just all wrong. But go ahead, Chaz. You brought it. I'll let you go first.
First of all, I'm gonna blame the daddy, because why be with anybody that doesn't accept your child? I don't care if the child is an adult or is a child. Why are you with anybody that does not accept your child? That's number one. Number two, ma'am, you knew that he had a child before you accepted his proposal. The child is not gonna disappear once you get once you become a fiance or get married. Why did you accept the proposal? Like, why are y'all even together? Y'all are not compatible. Why are y'all together? Are you there for the money? Did you think that he was going to be a deadbeat dad and not be in his child's life? Like, and then that's stupid. Why would you want to be with somebody that's not in their child's life? The whole thing just behooved me, and I don't understand why that man proposed to that sorry piece of shit of a woman.
That part. Everything you said is what I was gonna point out. But what is the really sad part is the child is grown. You ain't even gotta raise them or do nothing. I mean, you gonna see them on Thanksgivings and Christmases, and buy him a birthday present every now and then, and I mean, he grown. You ain't raising nothing. I don't know. But I guess that really don't matter if you just don't want children, point blank, period. So again,
so why date somebody that has kids?
Why you with them? It's just stupid all the way around. It's just stupid all the way around. I just don't understand, like, why do we as people get in these relationships already knowing they have deal breakers?
That's a good question.
Scared?
I don't know the answer to.
They don't want to be lonely.
That could be it. Somebody's telling them, you better find you a man before you be by yourself. Mm-hmm. And so they take on the first person that seems decent enough, I guess.
Or the person got money, but money don't take care of everything. I mean, you might get a Chanel bag and some nice shoes, but if you don't want no children, you ain't gonna make it, pimp.
Like that right there is something that I make known. Like, I'm out here in this dating streets or whatever, and I'll meet guys, and if they say that they want kids, I'll be like, well, that's something that I'm not interested in doing. So let's just go ahead and stop this conversation. There's no need of moving forward, because I know I don't want kids, and I'm not going to let anybody, I don't want any more kids, and I'm not going to let anybody make me feel bad for not wanting any kids. You better already have yours or don't want any. I don't feel like that we have to have kids together.
Right. And people will try to make you feel bad for that. Like, she's a good woman or he's a good man and blase, but you still want what you want. Like, that's not going to change because they're a good woman or a good man. You're still not going to want it. So
I still got to carry the child. And I remember them doggone sciatic nerve pains. That shit was not fun. Honey. And I don't want to feed no child. I don't want to change no diapers. I don't feel like going back through potty training and all that kind of stuff. I do not want to do any of that stuff. Now, if you come in with a child that's 2 years old, that's like towards the end of the stuff. I can take that. I can deal with that. That's fine. We can move on accordingly. But don't come here thinking that you about to knock me up and I'm about to carry somebody for 9 months. No, sir.
Right. Hey, that's what you want. It should definitely be accepted. It should definitely be accepted. And guess when it's really gonna be a problem? When y'all really don't like each other.
Right. Woo! Now I done had this child. I done had little Sophia for you, and now I can't stand your ass.
Every time you look at a child, you gonna want to like
child come out looking just like her daddy.
Hey, child ain't even done that. You just gonna be staring at them like it was they fault they here. Vern said there's more to this. I'm guessing. She done been with that son. Why y'all gotta take it to soap opera? And I always agree with you. I'm not. Wow.
That could be it, Vern. That could be it.
I mean, the only reason why I can kind of sort of see that is because the child is grown. I don't understand. It's a grown child. I can't. Mary said because they think they can love them into change. That's fact. Ooh, I mean, in this situation, you can't change that. But yes, I agree with that. That people get with people and they like 70% of them or 60% of them, and they think they can change that last whatever percentage, and then you mad at them because they didn't change when it wasn't their fault. When it wasn't their fault.
Ain't changing what's going on with this uterus. I'm just letting y'all know.
but he'll be mad at you because you won't have no other baby. Y'all 6-7 years in, you won't have no other baby. But you told him you wasn't gonna have no kids.
Told you.
But he'll be mad that you had aunties talking to you and grandmas and cousins and be bringing babies around trying to get you to get baby fever. All kind of stuff.
I'll sniff the baby and give it right back to his mama. I ain't got to wake up with the baby at night. That ain't gonna make it. I like to smell kids, but it ain't gonna change nothing. Nothing.
That part. Your rest of y'all comment below. Comment below what y'all feel about this. I mean, she just wrong. It ain't really no other thing. Well, both of them wrong because I don't know why they engaged. If she told him that she don't like him and he don't care, what kind of mess is that? Even if he ain't in the child life, that would bother me.
Right.
Even if he is or he ain't. The whole thing is wrong. Just wrong from each end. And I just don't understand. I don't understand. All right, let's lighten it up about 2 seconds. I want to know how y'all feel about this video. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. It's a minute and 22 seconds. But I just want to put it out there first. We don't know the whole story of why this is happening, but from this viewpoint, how you feel about it?
So I see 2 things that could possibly be what it is. One is that's one of their kinks, fetishes, and they don't mind showing the world that. If that's your ball game, that's your ball game. Go ahead and do what you got to do, sir. You still look stupid for letting a white woman bring you inside of your wedding reception on a leash. You look stupid. Number 2, they was playing Atomic Dog, and maybe they just wanted to go with the theme of it. Maybe he's a dog. Maybe he cheated on her. Maybe he's still cheating on her, and he just wanted everybody to know that he was a dog. Either way, you still look stupid letting a white woman bring you into your reception on a dog leash.
Stupid.
What
period,
the hell?
yes, but especially, if that is they kink and that's their thing. I don't think your wedding reception is the time and the place. I just don't think. Now, birthday party or something, I might, ain't that? I probably would still think it was weird, but
I would think it was stupid.
But your wedding though, bro, and your good suit that you probably rented, and you on your knees. What? And the children around. What you think them kids think? I don't know.
That he looks stupid.
It makes no sense on all. Sarah just got guessing there's a rolling eye. A rolling eye face. Mary said, "I'm so sick of folks waiting to go viral." That part, they doing some dumb stuff to be relevant for what? For
what? And they probably put it on there. See how many people done shared it. See how many people done liked it. We liking it and we sharing it because you look stupid. It ain't because we enjoying it. You look stupid and we talking about how stupid you look. I don't care what the story is behind it. You look stupid. Unless you can't walk. That's the only thing.
He was walking when he first came in, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then he kneeled down. It's just I can't. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't want to be famous that bad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Somebody come to me, us at Occasionally Pies, and tell us to walk in at the Occasionally Pies opening party or whatever on our knees on a leash. We just gonna die.
Now listen, if it's somebody else's out there fetish and you're kinky, you want to be walked in, I will walk you in. I will let you look crazy on your own.
I'm done. I'm done. So you saying she don't look the fool? It's just him.
Yeah, he the one that looks stupid.
They both look stupid. See what happened though? You see her face? She
was proud.
Maybe he'll cue. Maybe he'll cue.
Don't put that on cues. Do not put that on cues.
You know they come in on that thing song.
But they will not be down on the floor with a collar around their neck.
You never. I'm sorry, cues. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to make sense of it.
Not them big sexy alpha men.
I am done.
Fern, I don't need no money. I'm good.
He said I will fund it if y'all will walk in like negative. Y'all ain't doing nothing.
We good.
We is good over here. This other video I'm about to play, I think they was trying to get. According to Chastity, they do these videos too, but it ain't the video itself. I mean, the video itself probably got some facts in it. It was the comment on the video that got me. But let me play it.
We had a great day tonight.
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
Yeah, let me walk you to your car. Be a gentleman.
Yeah, it's right here. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Hey, what you getting from the back seat?
Oh, just my suitcase.
For what?
I'm moving in.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Well, we had a good night tonight. You like me, I like you. So let's get to going. You know?
Look, just because we had a good time doesn't mean you get to move into the house.
Yes, it does.
Look, you not moving in my house. Hey. I got neighbors, bro. Fast hell. Bruh, come on. Bro, let me in the house.
Are we moving in?
Bro, just let me in.
One more time. Are we gonna live together?
It's good, yes. We could just let me in.
All right, you can come in.
My own house, man.
They joking, but I bet that mess done probably happened to somebody. They didn't come
It
out
happened
of
to
there.
me. It happened
You know
to me.
what? You mean you did it? You try to move in?
No, somebody moved in with me. Moved the left shoe in there and then didn't want to leave.
Not a left shoe. Why the left shoe?
I don't know. Then the right one came. Then there was some
You know
clothes.
what? Then there was a toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. They said they got
I
the
said-
toothbrush in there.
I said, look at me. I done got bamboozled into a damn relationship that I ain't want to be in.
Oh man, but I don't know if y'all seen the comment on it. It said, I know this is something along this. I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but it said something along the lines of, I know this is a red flag, but hey, I let a movie in. Why?
Because men like toxic. I can't even say it. They like toxic. Doggone it.
They like toxic
Men like women that some men like women that are crazy.
Yeah,
and
some
they-
women like crazy men too.
Mhm.
He out there going off for showing up when you didn't know he knew you where you was at and stuff. You be like, he just love me, ain't it cute? No,
Y'all look
it's
stupid.
not. It's not.
The word of
never
the day
thought
is
it
y'all
was
look. The sentence of the day is y'all look stupid.
I ain't even put no banners up or nothing. But yeah, this red flag central. Y'all look stupid. Okay.
Has this happened to anybody else out there? Did anybody get bamboozled into a relationship?
Not even just a relationship. They on their first date and they moving in together. That's pretty rough.
I'm telling you, it happened to me. I got bamboozled.
I can't.
Think I'm lying.
How long somebody got to live with you before you have to give them notice to get out?
I think 30 days. You gotta give them 30 days notice.
I know, but how long are they considered living there? 2 days, 3 days, a week?
I think I feel like if they get mail there, that's whenever you have to give them a notice.
What if they changed their mail before they even moved in? No. They was plotting.
Oh, honey.
They went on USPS.com and did the little change of address for them. About
The
a week
second
before
day they in there, they already getting mail. Oh my God. I would be so mad. But then I would probably be naive and stupid. Probably wouldn't even think about it. Whenever you like them, you don't be thinking about the stupid stuff until after it's over with. And then you'd be like, I saw these red damn flags and I was being stupid. They was looking yellow. They were looking yellow.
They wouldn't. You just colorblind or something. They wouldn't. All right, we're gonna talk about your man. I don't know if y'all heard about Cam Newton lately in these streets. Supposedly this isn't the first time he was stupid about when he talked to women, but anywho. Hey, I'm talking about women. I'm just saying. But Ricky Smiley Morning Show, shout out to them, said Cam Newton is facing backlash for saying in a podcast that he believes women should cater to a man's need and that his ideal partner should know how to cook and when to be quiet. A woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. Cam said, I think a lot of the times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss, B-I-T-C-H, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, but you can't cook. You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead. So what are you, before I read some more about it, what are your thoughts initially, since this your man?
He said, you don't know when to be quiet, Cam.
Right.
When to be quiet.
Facts.
Oh my gosh. Why, Cam? I did.
Why?
I seen the headlines. I was like, I ain't reading that shit.
Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. But but it pretty much told exactly what happened. He was, I ain't even really got to read it after that. I didn't realize it gave that much detail. But supposedly in 2017, he did something similar when he was being interviewed by a female reporter, and she was asking about receiving routes or running routes or something like that. And he was like, how funny that women are asking about routes or something, like trying to down her. So yeah, so supposedly this ain't the first time he been down on those women in these streets. This is just the first time I heard of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this ain't the first time.
I feel crazy for being a fan.
I guess you gotta separate. Can we separate the two? Can you be a fan of him the player, but not him the man? I can't see your face. Let me look at you. Oh.
It's hard for me to separate the two because with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, I ain't separating shit.
That's a little bit different. Cam just talking stupid. They was doing stupid stuff.
But he talking stupid, but he believes it, and that's not, that's not somebody that that any woman should desire to be with if he thinks that way. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
And
ridiculous.
I would think that he would have a little more sense than that.
Yeah. Again, I go back to I think people's mentality needs to catch up with today's time. A lot of people say, I want my woman to know how to be quiet and when to cook and blase, but that's that old school mentality. Us 2022 women ain't us, pimp. That ain't us. In reality, we all need to learn when to be quiet and we all need to learn to cook. But no, it ain't just a woman's job to know these things. So I'm so tired of people trying to put these titles on what women's supposed to be doing and not doing. If you want a woman who can cook, then just wait for the woman who can cook. Don't down every woman because every woman ain't cooking to your stuff. Maybe that ain't her calling. Maybe she want to find a shelf to marry.
You know what
I'm saying?
Find you a woman that don't want to cook and know how to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
It's some out there.
I can't.
It's some out there. I know some.
I can't. I had missed some comments from the last one. Oh, Vern said you just don't take nobody to your house on the first date, point blank. That's facts. He was trying to get laid, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I dated a guy for we had dated for a while. Then I moved back home. And when I moved back home, he did not know where I lived at. And we talked for like another year or so. I am very picky about who knows where I live at. Right.
Mm-mm. Tierra said, no way, LOL. Only family can stay with me at any time. I know that's right, T. Keep them separate. But yeah, I'm disappointed in Cam. Supposedly last time he said something stupid like this, he apologized. But then now here we are a couple of years later and he saying some stupid stuff again. So obviously to me, that's just who he is as a person.
That's who he is. It breaks my
heart. Oh man. Tierra said it's a woman right now practicing being quiet so she can get with him fast. Fast, T. Fast, right now. She's gonna be challenging herself all the way up through Lent. Lord, you said I need to be more quiet. That wasn't the Lord. Lord ain't had nothing to do with that. That'll be Chastity tomorrow. I'm gonna be messaging her. She ain't gonna be messaging me back. I'm gonna be quiet today.
Nope. Ain't gonna happen. I'll probably be single forever if that's the case, because I'm gonna talk. You ain't gonna tell me to shut up and cook.
That part. I know we all tired of talking about Kim Kardashian and stuff, but I just wanted to get your feeling on this whole her son Saint finally learned about their sex tape via Roblox. Is that how you say it? Roblox?
Yeah. Roblox, yes.
Roblox. I don't know. But if a lot of people, if y'all don't know what Roblox is, there's some kind of game out there that these kids can play where they have a platform and they can design and upload content and build like theme parks. That's what I read earlier today. I don't know, but you could, because I didn't know what it was, but you could build theme parks and I don't know. It's kind of like a world that you build and you have friends in it or something like that. And you're
Mhm.
supposed to be 13 or older to play, but you know how many kids out here ain't 13 playing this game?
My kids. Um, but you can make it so that it's just family that they play with, or family people that you know. You can set it so it's just those people that they play with.
Right. Which is what you need to do. Because I mean, when I was researching it, well, I read that and then I researched it today, and it said that it's been situations where a man was being a predator and getting her grooming her son through the game, and with later hopes to meet him off of the game. That's crazy. They said also they could build like these little condo rooms within the game or whatnot, and people be in there doing sexual acts or showing this explicit image. I mean, it's just terrible. Anywho, the story was saying that I knew it was gonna happen, so I really ain't that surprised. But Son Saint was playing Roblox or Roblox, whatever it's called, and a little clickbait come up and said unreleased footage about Kim Kardashian's sex tape, and he went to her laughing about it like he, and she was distraught and took the device and clicked on it, and there it was, the sex tape. Her and Ray J going in at it.
Oh, so it was actually on there?
Yeah, it wasn't on the game, but it was a clickbait link that dropped in the game, and you could click on it, and it was the sex tape.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Um.
So yeah, y'all parents out here, we got to be more aware. I knew it was bad because I was around a child who was playing it, and I heard her talking to somebody. I couldn't hear what the person was saying, but I could hear her talking to the person, which I later found out was a guy. And she was like, "So you want to have my baby? Okay, let's go get the baby." I was like, "What is you playing?" So then I was like, "What is this game? And who you talking to?" And I learned a little bit then, but I didn't realize it was as bad as it was. But supposedly it does have parental things where you can go in there and change it so the kids can't be, up on there having sex with strangers in rooms.
Out here just running them up. Like Tiara said that the game started out so innocent, and it did. Whenever Roblox first started, it was very innocent, and all these adults came in and started messing with the children or whatever and made it worse than it is.
Yeah.
The thing that got me about the whole Kim Kardashian thing is people hate Kim Kardashian so much that they don't even sit back to think how stupid it is for that right there to even be on Roblox. And then they say, well, the child ain't got no business being on the internet. If the child watches TV, they talk about Kim Kardashian all the time. Everything Kim Kardashian is on the news. It's going to be on TV, whether it's YouTube or just regular TV, they're going to talk about it. The kids are going to hear it. It has nothing to do with the fact that they was on the internet. Unless you got your child out in the wild and they have no interaction with other people at all whatsoever, it's going to happen that they're going to hear about it. I hate it. And it's stupid that people keep bringing this up. Why are y'all still trying to hurt this woman so bad?
That was 20 years ago almost.
Right. Y'all hate her so much that y'all are still trying to bring out sex tapes that are old. She's already been naked on front of magazines. She shows her body all the time. The sex tape has already came out. Why are y'all so obsessed with her? Like, stop it.
Right. Leave that woman be.
It bothers me the amount of women that go after her. And I'm like, are y'all just so like
mad?
But why? But why?
She came from whatever she was to being as famous and as rich she is, and they feel like it was easy. It really
you can
ain't.
do it too. Go on and have sex with Ray J. You can do it too.
Nah, that was not my point. My point was I can't. People only see one side of famous folks' lives. Y'all don't know how much work Kim put in and into her family and into her franchise and all of her businesses. It ain't, I mean, they just I don't know. They don't think she deserved it because she didn't work hard enough for it, and then they just drag her through the dirt because of all of it. And then on top of that, they hate that she date black men. I mean, they just gonna hate her. I don't know. They just gonna hate her.
They hate everything that they do. They're not my favorite people. I mean, I like them. I watch their shows. I used to watch it all the time. I don't watch it as much now. But it's not like that they didn't work hard. They probably didn't have to work as hard as other people have to work to get things done, but they made their businesses. They created businesses. They created businesses that failed. Like
Right.
they put in the hard work. So I don't understand why people are upset. Just because they got money doesn't mean that it wasn't hard for them.
Right.
They still
That
put in
part.
the blood, sweat, and tears to do stuff.
That part. People just jealous and people don't want to work. People don't become social media famous or TV famous overnight. You got
Right.
to put the work in.
Exactly.
Even these people who trend out of nowhere, they might trend on that one video, but guess what? They got to top that video with something else, or they got to top that video with it's work
It's
out
work.
here.
And
So
work.
don't be hating on that woman because she put in whatever work she put in to get wherever she is. I don't hate it at all. I might not agree with some of the decisions that people make in that world, but hey, that ain't my
Right.
between them and the Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with
Got nothing
it.
to do with it. I'm here for the entertainment, doggone it. I like the entertainment, and I'm here for it.
Right.
But I think that it's disgusting that they even dropped that link on Roblox. But it's probably on YouTube too.
Oh yeah, it's probably it's everywhere. It ain't. They said that she's actually still trying to work with lawyers to get the tape removed or ban it where the tape can't be loaded anymore. But I don't think that's possible at this point.
Correct me if I'm wrong, or if y'all even remember. But if I'm not mistaken, towards the end of Kim and Kanye's relationship, well, I think right before we knew that things was on a downhill, he said that he went and got the tape from Ray J.
He did, but y'all have to realize how many websites it was on, how many places it was uploaded. You can't control who copied it, downloaded it, screenshotted it, webcammed it, put a little tape on the VHS and put it on the VT. Like it's so many. There's no way you can know exactly how many people copied that video.
Right.
So I mean, it's just one of them things. That's why you got to be careful what you do in these streets and what you put on this internet, because even when we when we delete stuff off our Facebook pages and Instagrams and stuff, people still can find it. It's not gone. Once it go into the World Wide Web, it is out there.
People be bored. Why y'all be looking for stuff?
Right. Vern said we see the side that media shows us. That's facts. Sierra said, I wonder if it was on purpose because Kanye didn't want his kids to be on social media at all. So he can probably use this in court or something. I mean, I wouldn't put past Kanye. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a good observation, Tiara.
I pray not, because you keep saying you trying to protect them. I hope you didn't use that for your agenda. I really hope not, but I ain't gonna sit here and say I put it past him either.
That sounds like something he would do,
because they say he's actually a really good father. So I'm not trying to take away from the fact that he is, and he may actually be concerned or whatnot. But he also say he don't want them on social media and he don't want them to be privy to this stuff. But then you come out here on social media and act the fool, so it really don't line up.
You put it on social media that they own social media. So a lot of people saw them on social media, but also because you made a big deal out of it. Right. You made a big deal out of it. So 50 more million people done went and followed them.
Right.
They probably would have never seen it.
Probably would, like me. I didn't even know they was on there. I ain't gonna follow him either, but I would have known that the kids was on there if he didn't say nothing.
Right.
I don't care. I can't. Okay. And now the people out here that don't like your butt gonna go in there and follow your child just because you said something, so they can find an avenue to get to your stupid self.
And like, they just got rude under those comments. Rude. Like, they're already gonna be rude anyway. But the fact that a lot of people is on his side because of whatever reason, which I don't understand why people are picking sides. But anyway, because he made a big deal out of it, they went and was even more rude than they probably would have been before he made a big fuss out of it. Like, you're intentionally pushing people to your kids to be mean, but you're saying you're trying to protect them. That's not protecting them.
Right. I mean, I think that's where his reasoning just ain't aligned with what he wants. I think that's, again, that goes back to whatever mental issues that he struggled with. Because a lot of people who have, if that's what it is, because I ain't gonna sit here and say I've seen a document that say he mentally unstable, but from his actions. I would think something is going on. But a lot of people who do have those issues don't have reasoning. They just do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then they might regret it when somebody come. And that's a might regret it when somebody come and say something to them. Maybe. But even then, the reasoning that they actually have is the reasoning that they don't need because they trying to make reasoning on why they doing the stupid stuff. So it's still stupid.
Well, I did it because.
If y'all need some therapy, please go talk to the lady. That's all I got. Go talk to the lady. See you ain't here looking like Kanye.
or a man. If you need a man, go talk to the man too. Go talk to somebody.
Go talk to somebody. Mary, if you're still watching, put your contact info in the chat. Okay. These people need it. We need to help you pay for this $3 million policy. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Oh man, well that's this one last picture. I don't know if you still want to do it, but that's everything else. Your little hookah and funeral. Vern might like it.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it up. I'll let you talk about it. This is what we're going out on, y'all.
So, I don't know how true this thing is, yeah. I did my Googles, I couldn't find it, but it looked official. Anyway, it's a flyer. Marengo County Mortuary and Hookah.
Well, Marengo County is an actual place. All right.
Yep, that is an actual place.
I had to look.
Whenever I looked at it, the only thing I could think about is it's a mortuary, which means you probably buried some people.
Oh no! You think that's enough? I'm done. That did not go there. That is not where my mind went. I just thought maybe they was taking the person out in style or something, you know.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't go there at all. What y'all think? What y'all think that's watching? It can't be real. I'm Googling it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but that thing was funny to me when I first seen it. I was like, what in the world?
I bet you $2.99 somebody gonna bring this business out about next year though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come.
They're gonna use them PPP loans or whatever. POP hold it down. He said they can wear the personalized t-shirts to the lounge when the service is over. Hey, they're going out on a bang, okay?
You know, people love them hookahs. They love their hookahs.
I ain't never tried it, so I don't know what the big deal about them is. But
I don't really like it. I don't see the big fuss. To each their own.
Something else to do. Oh man! All right. Well, we made it through another week. Another episode.
We have a surprise coming for y'all. We ain't gonna tell y'all yet though.
We're not. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for your comments and your continued watching. We getting regular people on every week, and we truly, truly appreciate you guys. If you ever have any topics you want us to discuss, you could do like Miss Mary and send it to us, inbox us. If you know us, text it, whatever. You can send it to us and we'll talk about it. If you want to be on the podcast, you got a good personality, you have something really good to talk about, you want to join in on these shenanigans, if you want to network, with us, blase, we are open. You can always hit us up on our inbox, or you can email us at occasionallyposh@gmail.com. Please make sure to share these, like them, subscribe, and follow our page. So we got people that like the page, but we want you to like and follow it. So anytime we go live and things of that nature, you get that little notification saying that we're going to be going live. Bing. I need a little thing right there. Bing. But that's all we have for tonight. We'll see you guys next week, and bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.